Going in the leadership exchange has opened my eyes.
To just have the time to lift your head from your own work.
You see a new way of doing things.
To walk in another person's shoes and to really learn firsthand about what it feels like.
The Leadership Exchange programme is somebody comes into your organisation whilst you're present, you go into their organisation where they're present as well. And it's a really, really enriching experience. Walking into the Scottish Government building and seeing the vastness of it compared to my small office gave me a real insight into somebody else's working environment that you would never normally get.
I was really keen to get an insight into a third sector organisation to find out in depth and first hand how a different sector works, seeing how things are delivered on the ground and getting some first hand exposure to that.
Even in a small country like Scotland, we actually work very much in silos. So that means I use my own language, and it was quite good to step out of that comfort zone. By exchanging with a person from a very different culture, I learned quite a lot about how the civil service works. I learned things that I actually hadn't expected.
The process for actually matching you with someone was excellent, and they really looked into what you wanted and matched you with someone who had the same needs as you.
There is flexibility in the programme that lets it work for you.
That's the beauty of the scheme, that we can both devise a schedule that suits us.
It's been great seeing how much the programme has developed from a sort of spark of an idea. ACOSVO coordinates the Leadership Exchange, and it's a very short-term secondment. It doesn't matter what your job title is. If you are in a leadership role, you're more than welcome to apply. It's a very simple process, straightforward application forms, and then we'll match based on what you're looking for and what you're hoping to gain.
I did feel that there was 101 other things that I could have done other than spending 5 days in somebody else's organisation. But I have to say that it was more than worth it.
You will get a lot more out than you put in.
The main thing that I got was the feeling that you were growing your professional network.
The thing that I'll get out of it most, I think, is just to be a better leader and a better manager of my own people.
Ultimately, the more that we're developing ourselves and learning about other sectors, the more effective we can be in our jobs.
The public sector, the private sector and the voluntary sector need to start getting out of their tunnel visioned view, and what we need to do is make sure that we're all working together.
You're probably facing the same kind of challenges. They might seem different on paper or initially, but when you talk about them, they're actually quite the same.
Where does this sit in terms of the government's overall priority? Well, very high. Mutual awareness, understanding and knowledge is really important. And you pick it up not from textbooks or lectures, but from just being in the room while these people are working and hearing their phone calls with public services. It's essential that you have a positive partnership. It moves us away from one size fits all, top down, defined by others, public services.
For anybody who works in public services, the exchange programme's a must.
It's just a fantastic insight into how other people lead.
You're not going to get many opportunities like this one, so I would take it right now.